Welcome to So You Want to Be a GRC Analyst, the only cybersecurity podcast literally broadcast from a broom closet because it's the only room with unmonitored electricity.
I'm Sam, and this is Alex.
Today, we're discussing how to write an incident response plan that passes audits without spending money, because apparently robust cybersecurity posture can be achieved through pure documentation and wishful thinking.
Right. So, Alex, let's start with the foundation. What's the difference between an incident and an event?
An event is something that happens. An incident is an event that costs more than a sandwich from the cafeteria downstairs.
So, everything is an incident then?
Technically, according to NIST SP 800-61 Revision 2, which we found in a dumpster behind the building, an incident is a violation or imminent threat of violation of computer security policies.
Ah, yes, the sacred texts, found right next to our ISO 27001 standard, which was being used as a doorstop in accounting.
Now let's talk about roles and responsibilities. Sam, you want to explain our current organizational structure?
Our security team consists of me, Alex here, and a part-time intern named Kevin who thinks phishing is a weekend activity.
Kevin's actually quite good at identifying suspicious emails. Unfortunately, he identifies all emails as suspicious.
So, for our IR plan, I'm the incident commander, Alex handles communications, and Kevin gets coffee.
Coffee is critical infrastructure. Kevin's role is well-defined.
Right, now let's walk through the 6 phases of incident response. Phase 1, preparation.
Our preparation consists of having this conversation, a Word document titled IR Plan version Final, and a prayer circle we hold every Tuesday.
The prayer circle was Kevin's idea. Surprisingly, it's our most documented process.
Phase 2, detection and analysis. We use cutting-edge threat detection tools like checking if the server is still making that weird humming sound.
If it stops humming, that's either really good or catastrophically bad. We haven't figured that one out yet.
Our CM solution is a spreadsheet called Weird Things That Happened Today. Kevin updates it religiously.
Phase 3, containment. This is where we pretend we have network segmentation.
Our containment strategy is unplugging Ethernet cables and hoping the Wi-Fi password is password123!!
Actually, we changed it to password123!! Last month. The exclamation point adds complexity.
Phase 4, eradication. We delete the bad stuff and install our antivirus updates from 2019.
Those definitions are vintage at this point, like a fine wine but for malware.
Phase 5, recovery. We turn everything back on and cross our fingers.
Recovery time objective, sometime between now and the heat death of the universe.
And Phase 6, lessons learned. We document everything that went wrong, file it appropriately, and never speak of it again.
The lessons learned reports are stored in the same filing cabinet as our business continuity plan and the company's ethics policy.
Now for audit readiness. The key is documentation that makes auditors believe we have a robust cybersecurity posture instead of vague hope and outdated software.
We reference all the frameworks, ISO 27001, SOC 2, PCI DSS, NIST. The more acronyms, the more legitimate we sound.
Our incident classification matrix has 5 severity levels: meh, concerning, oh no, all hands on deck, and resume updating time.
Most incidents fall into the meh category because we've lowered our expectations to subterranean levels.
Let's talk about testing. Sam, tell us about our tabletop exercises.
We run quarterly tabletop exercises called Catastrophe Theater. Last month's scenario was ransomware on a budget, where we pretend the server is a brick.
The exercise revealed critical gaps in our response capabilities, mainly that our response capabilities don't exist.
But we documented the gaps extensively. Auditors love gap documentation.
Our communication plan involves Kevin running between floors shouting, "The computers are broken," until someone listens.
Kevin has excellent lung capacity. It's surprisingly effective.
Now about budget constraints. Our entire security budget is $17 and a gift card to Starbucks that expired in 2018.
The CEO doesn't understand why we need money for security when we have a lock on the front door.
He suggested we just be more careful and maybe put up some signs that say, "No hackers allowed."
I told him that's not how cybersecurity works. He asked if I was sure.
So, we've embraced creative solutions. Our backup strategy is Kevin manually copying files to a USB drive he found in the parking lot.
It has a suspicious executable file on it, but hey, free storage.
The important thing is that our incident response plan looks professional on paper. We use proper headings, numbered sections, and at least 3 different fonts.
Comic Sans for the executive summary because it's friendly and approachable.
We include flowcharts that look complicated enough to suggest competence, but simple enough that Kevin can follow them.
The decision tree for "Is this an incident?" has exactly 2 branches. Yes, and also yes, but we're pretending it's not.
And remember, the key to passing audits is confidence. When the auditor asks you about your security controls, you look them in the eye and say, "They're comprehensive."
If they ask for evidence, you gesture vaguely at a stack of papers that may or may not be related to security.
Half of those papers are takeout menus, but they don't need to know that.
So, to recap, define your incidents, assign your roles to whoever's available, follow the 6 phases even if you can't afford to implement them, document everything, test regularly, and never let them see you sweat.
That's all for today's episode. Join us next time when we discuss asset management when your assets are 3 laptops held together by hope and electrical tape.
This has been GRC in the Closet. I'm Sam.
And I'm Alex. Stay compliant, stay caffeinated, and remember, if you can't afford security, at least make it look like you tried.
Actually, before we wrap up, let's talk about vendor management, because nothing says comprehensive security like trusting random companies with your data.
Our vendor risk assessment process is thorough. We ask them, "Are you secure?" And when they say yes, we check that box and move on.
We have a vendor due diligence questionnaire with over 200 questions. Most vendors respond with "See attached SOC 2 report" and attach a photo of their lunch.
Our third-party monitoring system is Kevin checking LinkedIn to see if any of our vendors have been acquired by companies we've never heard of.
Speaking of monitoring, let's discuss our continuous compliance monitoring program. It's continuous in the sense that we continuously forget to do it.
We have automated compliance scans that run quarterly whether we need them or not. Last scan revealed 47,000 critical vulnerabilities, which we've decided to call features.
Our security awareness training program consists of Kevin periodically shouting, "Don't click suspicious links," from across the office.
We track training completion in an Excel spreadsheet called Who Learned What When. It has a 73% accuracy rate, which is higher than our uptime statistics.
Our phishing simulation program is remarkably effective. We send fake phishing emails, and 90% of employees correctly identify them as suspicious because they're actually from us.
Now, let's discuss access controls. We implement the principle of least privilege, which means everyone gets the least amount of privileges we can get away with before they complain to HR.
Our quarterly access reviews are thorough. Kevin goes through the list asking, "Do you still work here?" and "Should you have access to this?" The second question has a 100% "I think so" response rate.
Our data classification system is revolutionary. We have 3 categories: important, also important, and Kevin's lunch schedule.
Data retention is managed through our "Keep everything forever just in case" policy. Data destruction involves Kevin dramatically deleting files while making swooshing sound effects.
Our business continuity plan addresses all potential disasters: fire, flood, earthquake, and Kevin accidentally unplugging the server while looking for a phone charger.
We test our disaster recovery annually by intentionally breaking something and seeing how long we can notice. Current record, 3.5 weeks.
Our risk assessment methodology is cutting edge. We evaluate risks on a scale from Kevin worried about it to Kevin having nightmares about it.
Risk mitigation strategies include acceptance, avoidance, transfer, and our personal favorite, hope it doesn't happen during our shift.
Executive reporting is handled through our monthly Everything is Fine dashboard. It features colorful charts showing security metrics that definitely exist and are totally accurate.
The key to audit success is having Kevin greet the auditors with fresh coffee and our Compliance Achievement Awards we printed from the office printer 5 minutes before they arrived.
And that, folks, is how you build a comprehensive security program with nothing but determination, creative documentation, and a really good intern.
Remember, in the world of GRC, it's not about having perfect security. It's about having perfectly documented, imperfect security.
Before we really wrap up, let's share our final pro tip. When in doubt, blame the network. It's worked for us 100% of the time, 60% of the time.
And remember, the most important part of any security program isn't the technology, the budget, or even the documentation. It's Kevin. Without Kevin, we'd probably have actual security instead of hope-based infrastructure.
Kevin is indeed the backbone of our cybersecurity posture. Speaking of which, Kevin just walked by and the server stopped humming. This might be a good place to end the episode.